Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Twitch. How's it going? We're back at it again with the big boy train. Unnecessarily large, but fuck it. Is this Run 8? No, this is good old Train Simulator 2020. Run 8 doesn't look this good. Run 8 will never look this good. Look at this beauty. Run 8 does not have this. It will never have this. Anyway, yes, we're back. We got a train chilling in field. We're gonna continue our journey down the mountain. Who knows where we'll go from there? Maybe we'll derail and the stream will end short again. I got no clue. Yeah, Twitch doesn't have Train Sim 2020. That's why I'm using Train Sim 2019. In the title it says 2020 though, because that's what the game is. Ah, yes. I love how the frames drop when I click on the train, because this game has to load like 200 rail cars of physics. And it just cries every time. Oh, hello. Let's put on some brake. Beep! That's loud. Oh, that's really loud. Let's turn that down. There we go. Put that up. We're not ready to go yet. I didn't derail. I stopped right where we are now, perfectly fine, and then I was about to start going again, and then Railworks just exploded. So, yeah, that's what happened there. Alright. Turn you on, turn you on, turn you on. Go back here. Turn this on, turn this on. Think that's everything I need. Whoops. Go back. Go back. Oh dear. That does not look healthy. That does not look healthy at all. Fuck, this game is trash. God damn it. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh my god. Why do you hate me, Railworks? Why can't I just have a stupid big train? Yeah, that's what happened. Literally the last stream. I literally was just, all I did was release the brakes, and it just fucking derailed. This game literally cannot comprehend. Okay. Fine. We won't turn the light on the rear engine. Fuck you. You go all the way up, because I don't want to move yet. Let's try this again. Headlights on. We're still moving. Fuck. Swear to God, if it derails when I just try to fucking release the brakes again, I'm gonna be real fucking cheesed. I'm gonna say. Just want to drive my bloody train, mate. Don't to be so fucking rude. Yeah, that is the thing. 90% of my train is currently on a 2.2% grade. And I don't think Railworks likes that. This is the problem. Train Simulator, when it was first made as Kuji Rail Simulator, it was not made for long trains like this. Like you'll notice in the like the original, it only had European routes. It had like two British routes, a France route and a German route, if I recall correctly. And you'll notice Europe does not have very long trains, And so the physics, however crude they were, the game engine itself, none of that was meant for the long trains we have in America. So when Dovetail takes over and starts introducing these American routes, all the trains are like 50 cars long because the core game engine and physics and all that can't handle like proper long trains. So that's why you see trains in this game and in Train Sim World as well. That's why you see them so short. When you try to make something as real long, like actual long, it's fucking garbage. Got Kuji Train Sim in Cajon Pass game. I had like when it originally came out back in like 2009. Right. But yeah, you'll notice in Cajon Pass there, all the trains were like 50 cars long. Right. What do I want to do here? This. Click, please. There we go. Distance counter. Preset. 1, 5, please. 2, 3, 4. Oh, one more. 5. 15, 2, right? Yeah. Nailed it. 15, 2. There we go. 15,200 feet. Sexy. Okay. It was called Rail Simulator. Yeah, I know. That was my very first. That was the original. That was the legend. Only true OGs will remember. Alright, let's see if we can't get the fuck out of here. Need to move my keys and shit out of the way so I can get my book. I need to put this away. I really should clean up my desk. Holy shit. That can go over there. This can go here. There we go. Got my book. It had a serious key to install, and I refreshed her PC one time and couldn't install it because my sister chewed the serial key. That is a big oof. Alright, I think we're good to release the brakes now. And it fucking derailed. Jesus Christ, this game sucks. I'm actually pissed. Yeah, I have just enough room for like one important thing in front of me, which is usually either a book of some sort or food. My desk is just cluttered with all kinds of shit. Okay, this isn't fucking working. This game is a piece of garbage. I can't back up because as soon as I release the brakes, it fucking derails. This game sucks dick. I'm gonna have to move it to the end of the siding or something so it's a bit more level. It's just because the entire train is stuck on the fucking 2.2%. If if like give or take part of the train is it, I think if I move it to the end of the siding and field there, it'll be fine. Because then the whole thing will be on the 2.2. Because I started it at the top of Stefan once, and it worked fine. That was before this, so let's move you. God, it's so freaking long, dude. See, I wasn't gonna put in throttle because so much weight is on the downgrade that um, I could literally just release the brakes, and then it would start picking up on its own. That should be good. If that's still, cause like more than half my train's now on the less than 2% now, so. Yeah, see how long this fucking thing is? Jesus Christ. I managed to take this whole thing down the spiral tunnels last stream, and then we had the issue in field, but hopefully now we can make this work. He always is throttle up. Oh, my dad always puts it in forward and goes into throttle 2 before releasing the brakes, so the train doesn't roll. He always throttle up before releasing the brakes. See, that's for going uphill. I'm going downhill. Because I'm going downhill, I can just release the brakes, probably throw it straight into DB, and then just kind of coast, and then apply the brakes once again when I need them. Okay. I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm just gonna put this on. Hopefully that'll hold us. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know why, especially with that much train on that steep of a hill, you wouldn't really want to put the throttle on going downhill. Just let gravity do the work, honestly. Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay now. Let's set this up again. Nope. Distance counter. Preset counter. 1, 5, 2, 5. That's 3. We don't want 3. Let's try again. Nailed it. First try. Okay. It's not gonna break. I'm a professional. That's everything I need. I think that's everything I need. Hitting puberty. True story. Alright. Let's see if we can make this work. Release the brakes. There we go. There we go, mate. It's fucking working now. Doing alright. I didn't actually enter the preset. Hello? Brain. Can you function properly? 52 or 15.2. Okay, sweet. I like it. I like it. Right, well, now our train is halfway past the speed thing, so I got no fucking clue what we're doing. Actually, in the route, it's probably different, because of course it is. And let me check. Let me chickadee check. F4. Well, my train's too long to actually see, so fuck me sideways. Oh, there's the speed limit thing right there. 30! So I'm going to assume it's still 20. Is that really where they think point 4 is? Point 4 is back at the fucking station, hello? Game, can you figure your shit out? Alright, well I'm gonna... Gravity is doing all the work, so I'm just gonna put it straight into DB. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 30 starts back somewhere at the station in real life, but whatever. I'm not gonna argue with it. Where's the thing? Count down. Yeah, look at me doing this properly. Alright, that's flashing again. It's always good. Now, I don't imagine I'm gonna need air until my mid-train kind of comes around this corner here. So when does the hill start? Somewhere around here. I think it's like right around there the hill starts. So when my mid-train remote gets to about there, then I'm gonna need some air. Hey, I'm a poet and I don't even know. Look at me. Look at me go. Beep. What do you want? EOT's moving forward, that's good. We got a lot of train here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of train. Right, now that we're on the move, and this is actually functioning properly. How we doing? Twitch chat, how's it going? It's odd because I don't have Twitch up on my laptop like I normally do, so I'm kind of going blind. I don't know who's watching, who's not watching. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna lose my average viewership. I had an average of 1 view because I always have my laptop going. Now my views are gonna plummet. Oh jeez, we are really picking up speed. Come on, mate. There we go. It's holding now. Slow down. Because my tail end is coming down that 2% still. Yeah, I'm gonna need some air, I think. Wow, that really fucking slowed us down. That came on really quick. Hello. Watch me fucking stall now. I could do like a totally amateur move and just drag the brake. Yeah, here's where the grade starts. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna kick off the brake. Real engineers are watching, wondering what the fuck I'm doing with my life. True story. Bunch of numbers, that means probably things. Yeah, see, we definitely would have stopped if I kept that brake on. Beep. We still have 10,000 feet to go. Jesus Christ. This train is long as fuck. I'm gonna turn off this as well. And have nothing running in the background except train simulator and OBS. So we get a smooth train simulator experience. Should we get a breath of fresh air? Ah, I like it. Take all the screenshots, cause why not? Gotta show it off, am I right? we still slowing down? Hold up. Game. Less than 10,000 feet. Oops, that's not what I want. It's because we're going so freaking slow. I think it's picking up speed now. Let's do 1 notch, just so we're not fucking... I don't do 10 per the whole way, that sucks. What's the difference between this and Train Sim World? Train Sim World is on a newer game engine, Unreal Engine 4. It's got first person. Overall, looks a bit nicer. However, this game has way more content for it, and some of the third-party stuff I personally think is better than what's offered in Train Sim World. Like this, for example, this locomotive made by Searchlight Simulations, far better than anything Train Sim World has to offer. At least for now. One day it might reach this level, but for now it's not there yet. I think Train Sim World is kind of like an investment in what could be, whereas this, everything's pretty much already there. It's just not. It's kind of held back by the limitations of the old game engine, which is unfortunate. Like I imagine if Searchlight Simulations made this engine in Train Sim World, it would be this times 1,000. I can only imagine the things they could have done in there. But they opted to go with Train Sim 2020 for some reason. We are still struggling. Am I even... Is this even on? Yes, it is. That brake is just taking 5 years to kick off. That's what it is. Probably. That's a forward, yeah, okay. Oh, that might be part of it. I was running with that the entire time. Jesus Christ, I'm the worst in this world. There we go, and now we can feel it pulling. Whoops. I'm like, I got it in throttle 3. How is it still slowing down? Like, oh, got the brake on still. Go. Now we're picking up speed. Right, when is the next speed reduction? 6.4 reduces to 25. 6.4, where are we now? 2? I think we're at the 2. I think I just saw the 2 at some point. We're not even off the frickin' 20 yet. We still got 7,000 feet. God, this train's long. Why do I do this to myself? honestly. Alright, let's take that off. Start preparing for dynamics. So we're on the, I know we're at least partway on the grade now. We're at, what, 6,000 feet? I think, probably somewhere around the 5,500 foot mark. Well, half our train should be on the grade now. So she's gonna start picking up. We're pretty much on the grade until Ottertail. And then it's, the grade's not too bad until we get to Lencoil. About halfway through Lencoil, it gets to the real fun part. I think it's at that bridge. There's a bridge down the way here. I think that's where it goes down to 25. Yeah, I remember now. Almost there. 4,700 to go. Not this bridge, different bridge. It's a bridge further down the way. See if I can get a decent picture. That looks alright. Ah, grass! Put that grass there, hello? Some nice pictures. Oh, 37. Still picking up speed. Oh dear. Well, pretty much our whole train's on the grade now, so let's put the brake on. Gosh, it really slows down when you put the brake on, holy shit. Really shouldn't be slowing down that much. Unless I don't know this grade as much as I think I do. So most of our train's on the fucking... Clearly horrible at this. Chat, what's wrong with me? Help me, Twitch. weird. DB6 doesn't seem to hold it in the slightest, but full automatic stops the train. This is an awkward combination. Well, we're almost on the 30. Huzzah. And feel the cars tugging on us now. Also, another thing Train Sim World doesn't have is it doesn't have the dynamic movement between the player camera and the actual locomotive. Like you can kind of, if you look closely, you can see the locomotive's kind of moving and bouncing around and stuff. And I don't know if you've noticed, whenever I put the brake on or kick the brake off, you can see the locomotive lurch. Train Sim World does not have that. If they do, it's so small you can't really notice it. I haven't been paying attention. Where the fuck are we? Something you never want to hear your engineman say. Alright. Cool. See, I want to say we're getting close to that 25. So I'm kind of tempted to just hold this at 25 if I can. That's the wrong way. I need a mile marker, please. I don't know where I am. I'm scared. Is that a mile marker? It is! What mile are we at? 5! Yes! So we got a mile and a half to the 25 per. Oh yeah, there's the reduced speed sign, okay. Alright, I got you, fam. Do full DB. Does that even slow us down in the slightest? No, it does not. I guarantee you if I put a tiny bit of air on, the train's gonna fucking stop. It's kinda... Can't tell if it's slowing down or speeding up. I think it's slowing down. I think the grade is at like that perfect point where it's too steep to be held by DB, but not steep enough for air and DB to be enough to hold it back. I'm just gonna have to very skillfully try and combine this with dynamic and brake. Is that the 25? Yeah, it is. It's the 25 in the wrong spot. God damn it. Good one job. I think it's also saying passengers can go 30. No. First off, the speed limit starts on the other end of the bridge. Actually, no, it starts like over there. It's just around this corner it starts. It's also 25 for both passenger and freight. That sign saying passengers can go 30. I disagree. I have an official document in front of me on my desk that is contradicting you and your shitty speed limits. Whistle! I can do that. Is that sign saying we're off the speed limit? Yeah. Sweet, it's counting down. No, it's counting up. Hello? Stop it. Count down. Ah, count down. I'm speeding massively. Ah, fuck. It's all gone wrong. Stop. Oh, jeez. I'm fucking this up wildly. I probably fucked the 14L as well. Okay. Count down. Jesus Christ. Why is there even a count up option? Right. I can't even see how far I missed the speeds thing by, because my train's so big the HUD cannot comprehend it. I think I might just keep the brake on until we get to the bottom of the hill here. So it should be just around the corner. Well, I'll keep it on until we hit 20. 20 per, and then I'll knock it off. Where are we now? 7? Should be 7. Yeah, it's 7. 7-Eleven. Best store. I'm not sponsored, I promise. Imagine being sponsored by 7-Eleven. Holy shit. Alright, we're at 20 now. I'm gonna kick this off. Just ride the DB. This is probably the worst train handling in the world, but whatever. See, full DB does fuck all. It actually feels like DB is not doing shit right now. I can't help but feel like something's not working. Hang on, I'm going to throw the brake back on, knock that off, and have a look. What do we got here? It's very quiet. It's eerily quiet. Although there's 2 reverses in there too. That's on. Okay. Mid train. What are you doing? 2 reverses as well. What's going on back here? That's on. Last one. You need your light on. Look at that, got 2 reversers. And what's happening here? Same deal. Everything's in run, so I don't know. Honestly, I might just pull it down the hill. Fuck it. Just pull the brake. Don't care anymore. And I'm already massively speeding. But, whatever. Whatever. 8! I'm just trying to keep track of where I am. I mean, I'm good till the 17.8. I think that's when the next reduction is. Yeah. So, fine. Just not gonna worry about it, mate. Let's make sure we're lined up where we should be. I want to take the south track at Hill. Let's sort of line for that. Coolsies. Am I lined out at Donald? Sure am. I'm gonna take the McDonald track at Rogers. Sweet skis. Flat Creek. Where are you at? Is this Flat Creek? Yeah, it is. There we go. And last but not least, this guy here. Good. That should take us all the way to Revy. Alright. Keeping the brake on, fuck it. You need axle sand. Actually, like my engines are turned off. Hello? I see what the issue is. I think, chat, I may have just solved all our problems. Forgot to turn that on. Okay. God, I am not making a good impression right now. That's why the dynamic brake was being so useless. I had the fucking generator field turned off. That's what it is, right? Gen field? Yeah. I am retarded, but it's fine. Alright, we're gonna have smooth sailing from here on out, chat. I know what I'm doing now. Just didn't click all the right buttons. I blame the game fucking crashing 5 times in a row. Cause I know I flipped up the generator field every other time we started this. And then Railworks had to Railworks, and then the game crashed. Well, the game didn't crash, but the train derailed. Just from releasing the brakes. So, you know. But now, I put it in DB. There we go. I'm hearing audible noises that tell me it's working. We nailed it. We nailed it, chat. 2,000 feet to go. Yeah, 'cause it was freaking, it was full DB, and it wasn't doing jack shit, so I'm like, there's gotta be something wrong here. There we go. Gotta love the sound of dynamic brakes. Just screaming away. I'm gonna turn it down a bit in stream. There we go. Now it's actually making a difference. It's also very loud. Jesus Christ. Beep. Alright, now we can kick out the dynamics and go 30! Stop. Recall. Thank you. God, the dynamics are freaking loud, aren't they? Everything else is so quiet. Ooh, a bridge. Bridge over nothing, apparently. So, are the sounds alright on the Twitch end? So, the brakes off, right? It is not. Well, now it is. I think I kicked it on by accident. Woo! You see how I was mentioning earlier how it doesn't have, like, Train Sim World doesn't have those movements and stuff? That lurch right there was from all the cars. I think it was from our head end pulling ahead, and the cars, because they still have a bit of brake on them, are pulling us back. So that's why you get that little bit of a lurch. And Train Sim World doesn't have that kind of thing. You feel stuck to the locomotive. Maybe it does have that kind of thing, but again, because the camera, the player camera, is kind of stuck to the locomotive, you don't see it, even if it is there, which I'm inclined to believe it isn't. See, a lot of people are telling me that there's a decent amount of simulation going on behind Train Sim World, but I just have to hit X to doubt all the time because I don't know. Dovetail is a history of disappointing me with their simulation level. I think because of history, I'm inclined to believe the worst. Maybe there is actual simulation going on, but I've yet to believe it for some reason. Almost been going for an hour already. Time flies when you're driving trains down a mountain. This train's slow as fuck. Hello, it's 30 per. Pick up the pace. Pitter patter, let's get at her. We got real goods that gotta go places. We have 15,000 feet of freight, and it needs to go somewhere. And all you're doing is wasting time. 11. Where's Hill? It's like 30 mile 35 or something. .1. I was off by almost a mile. We're still slowing down. I did kick out the brake, right? Yeah. Bail off too. Just cause I can. Come on, game, you're good for 30. Pitter patter. Should we go all the way to Revelstoke? That is the question that needs to be answered. This is I think a 6-hour subdivision, I think. I have no clue where the halfway point is. Probably Rogers, if I'm being honest. We'll see where we land around the 3-hour mark, and then we'll work it out from there. God, I'm still holding back. You're putting an actual tractive effort, right? Yeah. That's off. That's this thing. Just have to mute my phone. So I'll do that real quick here. There we go. Now I won't get disturbed. Pick up the pace some more. Come on. We got places to be, shit to do. Love hearing that engine purr. So let go here. Very loud. It's very loud out here. I like that. I was crashing the way. Stop it. Come on, get a good place. Good spot. There we go. There we go. That's hot. Fucking foamer. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking foamers. Chilling by the tracks, being a bunch of goofs. What a bunch of losers. Where we at? Is that double digits? Is that 11? 12? I can't remember. I don't know. I think we passed 11 earlier, so we should be at 12 now. It's right at the second corner in Lincoil, going westbound, that it starts to go downhill, and then at the westernmost end, we start to really dip into a fairly steep grade. I think it's 2%. Or at least it gets close to 2%. That should be right about where it turns to 25 for a couple miles, and it goes down to 20. 20 miles an hour. And there's a section of about 9 miles long, 9.5 miles, where we can do 25 if we so desire. Because we have enough dynamic brakes for the entire train, so it should be good to do 25. Otherwise, say we had, I don't know, maybe we had 3 locomotives or 2 locomotives and a shit ton of train, that we wouldn't be able to do it. Or if all our locomotives weren't DB equipped for whatever reason, then we'd have to go 20. But I think we're good. I don't know the math behind it. I'm just assuming because I have 4 DB locomotives, then I'll be fine. Of course, should be just around the corner, right? Just around that corner, bruv. Just a hop, skip, in and jump. Watch me get called for work. It would be hilarious. It shouldn't, though. Spareborn's been moving so freaking slow. Like, I've been available since what day is it today? Monday. I've been available since frickin' Saturday morning. Early Saturday morning. Need to find other things to do in my spare time. Ah, there's the 1 mile sign. Len Coil. There's the 15. 2 miles, and we gotta go slow. Actually, it's 17.8, so more like 2 miles and a bit. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that this corner is 30. Just seems like a fairly steep corner. Steep corner? Tight corner. That's the word I'm looking for. Lincoil! Clear! Yeah, so it's not this corner, but it's the next corner. It's somewhere over there where we start going downhill. And it's all downhill from here. What is good Twitch chat? I need to see things. There we go. What are our thoughts on the new Twitch layout? Kind of looks it looks, I don't know, it's both appealing and like off-putting. It's kind of it's like a modern look to it. I want to say cleaner. I don't know. Now the real question is light mode or dark mode? Keep in mind there is a right answer to this question. Right up here should be where the grade starts. We begin the steep descent into Golden. So I'm going to start taking off some throttle. So I also need to slow down for the 25 coming up. Yeah, you can see the grade really start to drop over there. Is that the 17? Yeah, it is. There's another thing I remember this route never did is it never did the signs parallel to the tracks. Every siding, every like you see the station sign, it's 1 mile to the station there. We saw Lencoil earlier. There's usually another sign at the physical station itself. It runs kind of parallel to the tracks. But I noticed this route never does that. Makes me real sad. Makes me real sad, it does. I also enjoy seeing the throttle popping in out of existence there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, hey. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, oh shit. It's fucking. None of the other ones do that. Just that one. It's weird. Have a grid. Oh shit. Mountain grade. Oh shit. Yeah, I knew it got to below. It got to 2%. It's not a very long stretch at 2%, but it's a 2% nonetheless. Is there no? Is it? It still says it's 30. Whoops. We're at the 18. Game? Holy shit. You're fucking this up. What are you talking about? It's still 30. I did make this train as standard freight. Priority. It should be giving me... So I know passenger trains can still do 30 through here. I should have to do... Frickin' 25. I'm gonna do 25 nonetheless because I'm fucking supposed to. But like... Game, you need to figure your shit out. Let's see if I can find it. There's the 18. It's like right around here. Should be. Yeah, no, there just isn't no sign for it. This game, you suck. I want my money back. Ooh, a whistle post. Should we get out and enjoy the whistle? Let's go enjoy the whistle. Because the whistle's hot. That does not feel like a quarter mile from the thingy, but whatevs. Ding 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 ding! Shitty crossings too. Real shame. Real shame. The RCAP crossings are really good. I use them on my route everywhere. Beautiful. I am wildly speeding. At least theoretically. Not according to the game, though. Alright. Bit of break. Fuck it. Should be doing 25, so I'm gonna do 25, okay? Okay. Just so you know. That's the real speed limit in real life. This game just isn't good, so we're just gonna do what we know, okay? Okay. Uh, 19.5, it drops to 20. Watch that be the part where it goes to 25 in the game. You're still speeding away. What milepost is that? 20! Oh fuck, we're already on 20 zone. Ah! I'm going 10 per over the limit. Technically speaking. This is not good. Don't know why the Palliser sign. Hang on. Don't know why the sign for Palliser is the only sign out of all of them that looks like this. It looks like trash. I mean, all the signs look like trash, but this one looks especially trash. Like, why? Why you do this? Here's something that I like about Train Sim World. This I remember from, since we're on the topic of speed limits, this is something that I remember from the dev stream for the editor that has yet to come out. The tracks can actually have bi-directional speed limits. So going in one direction, you can have a speed limit. Go in the other direction, you have a different speed limit, which is really nice. Because on mountain railroads especially, typically going downgrade you have a more restrictive speed limit than going uphill. For example, going uphill, speed limit is good for 30. That's probably why it's 30 right now, actually. Whereas going downhill, it's we're restricted to 20. Although that's the 21 right there. Oh shit, hit the thing, hit the thing, hit the thing. We can do 25 after that. After the at the 21 mile. Although no, never mind. I was looking at it wrong. So yeah, thinking about it, because eastbound trains that are going uphill can do 30, I think that's why the speed limit's 30. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think that's why, yeah, that's definitely what the case is. Yeah. If I kick this off, is the good train gonna start speeding up again? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was gonna take the brake off, but I think I still need it for a little bit. Um, yeah, because train simulator doesn't do the bi-directional speed limit thing. Whatever speed limit you give the track, that's the speed limit it is stuck with, going in any direction. Whereas Train Sim World, if I recall correctly, you can actually set speed limits depending on the direction the train is going. Here's a bridge and a half. Let's take some screeny screenshots. What do we think? Up here? Yeah, I like it up here. Between the trees, through the trees. Can we get the tunnel in there too? Yeah, let's get the tunnel in there. Look at that. I like it. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that's one of the few things that I like about Train Sim World so far. It has room for improvement. I really hope it does improve. I had really high hopes for it as soon as it came out, and in all honesty, Train Sim World CS6 Heavy Haul, it's a pretty good route. I think it's still a good route, especially with the recent physics update that they gave it. Definitely improved a lot. Still not perfect. I think I would make some a lot better. In fact, I hope to make something a lot better, but of course, there's no freaking editor yet. God damn it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that thing. Alright, I think we can kick off the break now. Watch me come to regret this. Oh, it's doing alright. It's doing alright. I know what I'm doing. And you all had doubts of me. Where are we at? 22! Beep! Oh, it's a lovely day out, isn't it? Blue skies, sunshine. I see a reduced speed sign, but we're already going 20, so does not matter one whit. I assume, going off of what we previously established regarding speed limits, that at the 30.5 where it drops to 20, I'm gonna guess it stays at 25 because eastbound trains can do 25 even though westbound trains have to do 20. That is my presumption, and I'm sticking with it. There's also temperature restrictions on this route. If it drops to or below -25 degrees Celsius, between 34.1 and 53, trains have to go 35 miles per hour. That is basically the only fast section of track on this entire freaking route. If it drops to or below -35 degrees Celsius, then the entire subdivision is restricted to 35. And if it gets really hot, then it's even worse. If it rises to or above 32 degrees Celsius, I don't know what Fahrenheit is for you Americans listening. If you want to know tough shit, learn real temperatures. Anyway, if it gets to or above 32 degrees Celsius, between 1.5 and 34.1, 20 miles per hour maximum. Just imagine doing the speed we're doing the whole way. Only a bit slower because I have dynamics turned off right now and I'm speeding. That fast stretch where it's like 50 miles per hour, we could do 40, so not too bad. And then there's a small section above Revelstoke there where it's 25 max. Considering it's mostly 35 by the looks of it, it's kind of disappointing. It's honestly not as bad when it's cold, when it's super cold. At least when it's super cold, you know, you're still going decent speed. 35 is pretty good speed. When it's super hot, going 20, oh fuck. Considering that 20 is for 30-ish miles, that's an hour and a half. Give or take. Yeah, it's an hour and a half. It's already feeling like we're taking that freaking long. We're already at an hour and a half, so I guess it's not a huge difference. How much time do I got? 2,500 feet. Is the stream slow or is it doing alright? Like, is it lagging, I mean? I don't have it up like I normally do, so I got no clue. We are really slowing down. Hello? Stop it. Stop going so slow. 1,200 feet. I'm just gonna let gravity do the work here. We're almost, we can almost go 25, and then, you know, been doing that for some time. I assume it thinks we're doing 25 right now. Yeah. Oops. Fuck, I'm just gonna put in throttle. Fuck it, dude. Know what I'm saying? Have a grid. No. Disagree. Still slowing down. It must be real level here. Beep, 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 beep. Words, numbers. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, it reset it anyway, but, like, there was an easier way to do that. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Pick up the speed. Let's go. Let's go. Get after it. Where is 30.5? Is that right at Glen Ogle? No, it's past Glen Ogle. Alright, let's put it back at a DB. We're on the hill now. So after cruising along at 20 per, this feels like we're going light speed. Hello? Is there any Sasquatches out? Guess not. Any Sam Squatches? Hey, there's a road up there. There's two roads up there. I think that one's the highway and that one's the old highway. What do you say at this point? I've fixed all our hiccups. Chad is not interacting with me. I got nothing to do. I'm too good at this. Too good at this to be entertaining. That's my argument, and I'm sticking with it. Could have probably did a picture there, but fuck it. Just go in the Discords and promote my thing. I really should get up to promoting my Twitch more. Just too lazy. Just too lazy. So I don't know where to promote it, honestly. I don't know, just random freaking Discord chats. Just pop into a random Discord, be like, yo, I'm driving a train, boys. Come check it out. Now there are some Discords that I'm in that actually have like an actual spot where you can uh promote your stream. I'm speeding. Slow down. DB7, Jesus Christ. Clear! Oh, that's supposed to be there though. Is it? Hang on. Let me look at my official book so I can rip this thing apart. Well, they are protected by signals, just not there. So yeah, the block signals are where they should be. Those actual signals, like the one we just passed, and like this one here, should not be there. Um, Same with this one. Like the slide fences are good, but the actual signals are not there. In reality, what's happening, or what's the case? Um, we'll see coming up. The regular signals, like the ones at the switches and stuff, like that one there, they have an additional light on them, a lunar light, which only lights up when the slide fence has been activated. Other than that, it just kind of sits there with no purpose. So yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I can look. I don't know if it shows in the diagrams here. No. It's not on this 3 aspect, but on these two. On these two here, there'd be like a third signal head sitting right here, a small one, albeit. It'd just be sitting there, uh, and that would light up lunar, if the slide fences were activated. There aren't actually signals on the slide fences that are doing signally things. I don't know why they did that. It's fucking. I don't know why the root developers of this did a lot of things, but you know. Just friendly pointing out some things that I notice. And I notice a lot of things. So yeah. So that's the thing. I think we're going to be right around the hour 50 mark when we hit golden. Yeah, I honestly think Rogers will be the halfway point. Stop there. Have a crack open a cold one with the boys. And we'll finish this up next stream. And then after that, Borderlands, probably. Because I want to play that and I haven't yet. Hype is all going to be died down. No one's going to be watching Borderlands anymore. It won't help my stream at all. Can my brain function properly? Am I high right now? This looks like a potentially good shot over here. Ooh, we can get that bridge in the background. It'll look great. It's almost like too zoomed in. I like a little bit of zoom. Just a little bit of zoom. Just not too much. That's too much. If I could get like right in between, it'd be perfect. But whatever. Fuck it, we'll do that. Good enough. Right there. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're slowing down too much. Gosh darn, driving trains are hard. Driving trains is hard. My brain just cannot function. Jesus Christ. I always correct people's grammar. And then I fuck up my own grammar. That's just how she goes. Someone have a song they can sing? For when I just sit here doing nothing. Let's get some more pictures. Fuck it. I don't know what to do. I'll just take pictures of trains. No, I fucked it. Squealer brakes. Another slide fence. Let's get a shot of the slide fence. Let's get a picture of the slide fence in there. And the signal masts, because why not? There we go. Looks like a good shot right there. I like it. Rolling down the highway, looking for adventure. No? Alright, fine. How about we got a great big... No? Okay, fine. I'll stop singing highway songs for a train. This throttle disappearing in and out of frame is irritating me. Driving down a dirt road? Sure. Driving a train down a dirt road? Good luck with that. I mean, you could if you wanted to. Alright, I think we're coming up to the 20 now. The mythical 20 that I'm pretty sure won't be actually represented in the game, but we're gonna follow it anyway. Is this a milepost coming up? It is 30. Where's the actual thing start? 3.5. Okay, yeah. So we're coming up to it now. Driving down a dirt road, looking for adventure. No? Alright, fine. Fine, I'll stop. So look at this sexy air ride seat. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You don't see this in TSW. It doesn't exist. Alright, we're really hammering on the dynamics now. Trying to slow down for the non-existent 20 per. Alright, according to my my horrible guessing at time, I thought we'd be in golden by now, but apparently not. Trains drive a lot slower than I thought they would. Alright, we can calm down now. Stop slowing down so much. There you go. This is where it starts speeding up again and I lose control. That's the way the news goes. God, I can't wait for more Rick and Morty. It's been too long. It's been way too long. I'm doing the wrong way. I wanna... See, my brain gets confused because I'm using the keyboard controls, right? A increases throttle, D decreases throttle. And because this is a combined throttle and dynamic brakes, when you switch over to DB, dynamic brakes, it switches. So then, but like it kind of it's weird to explain. So like, fucking, if I hold down, if I use A right now, it will decrease dynamic brakes. If I use D, it will increase it. If I continue to hold A, it will eventually cross over into throttle, and then it will throttle up. My brain gets confused because I'm used to A increasing throttle, D decreasing throttle. So when I switch over to dynamic brakes, I think, oh, A is going to increase dynamic brakes and D will decrease dynamic brakes. That's the logic behind my mind thinking. So then I'll hit A trying to increase the DB, and then a DB decreases, and we start speeding up and derail, and I get confused and I start to cry. Facts. I just noticed these work too. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh my god. Holy shit, those actually work? God damn it. I'm finding more and more details about this locomotive. Those lights are supposed to indicate that your lights are on. That's the rear headlight? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, this could be another good screenshot. Can I stutter less, please? Why is that tree in the water? There's specks of dirt on the window. This game is too good. This train is too good. This locomotive is just... Mwah. Delicious. Alright, let's get a picture from below the bridge. Below the bridge. Like a troll. We trolling, boys. We out here trolling. I kind of like the tree in the photo. Just on the edge. Just to give it a bit of a frame. Let's go right there. Yes! Let's get some horn going on over here. I like it. Can you stop being so loud? There we go. The outside sounds every now and then glitch and things go wrong, and it sounds like you're outside when you're actually inside. That, I believe, is a Railworks issue, not an actual locomotive issue. Again, there's so much wrong that could be solved if the if Jesus. Think it through, then open the mouth and speak the words. There are so many improvements that could be done to this locomotive had it been built in Train Sim World. Because Railworks is an old game engine and has a lot of limitations, a lot of bugs that the Searchlight crew just could not deal with. And it is quite unfortunate. I really do wish that they would have made it in Train Sim World. Because this would have been superb. But I don't know if it's like a personal thing or if it's like a business thing between them and Dovetail, but they opted to stick to Train Sim or Train Simulator 2020. 2020. It is real shame. Surprised Dynamic Brake is holding this train, to be perfectly honest. I get surprised by a lot of things. I'm a very easily surprised person. Surprised by how great this engine is. Surprised by how terrible this route is in comparison. Lots of surprises. On the upside, we're almost at the bottom of the hill. I remember, because this tunnel is almost at the bottom of the hill. It's like 4 corners left after this one, after the tunnel. After the tunnel, cross the bridge, turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left again. And then, holy shit, you turn right. And then you're there. It's great. I know this route like the back of my hand. Facts. Factual statement. Was that 35 or was that 33? 32? I don't know. Ah, jeez. I'm losing track of where I am. Oh, look, guys, it's the bridge I was talking about. And guess what? It's a right turn. Oh, shit. I'm intelligent. Honestly, considering I've never driven a train down this track IRL, I know way too much about it. I really do. But it's because I literally built this myself in my own route. And I've studied the books. And I've visited the locations in real life many times. Train38, thank you for the follow, my friend. Hope you enjoy, hope you stick around, have some fun. Chill with the gang. Chill with the track gang. Ha! See what I did there? It's because we're driving trains and we're on tracks. And we always have track gangs that do things. You know what? Never mind. My humor goes unappreciated. Oh, there it is. 1 mile to hill. Otherwise known as Golden. Why it's called Hill in the game? I don't know. It's called Hill IRL. True. True? 2. My tongue is fat and cannot read. It cannot words. Yeah, Golden isn't actually a place on the mountain subdivision. It goes Hill, Casey Junction, and that's it. The Windermere sub has Golden Yard. That's the best. That's about the best you can get. But the mountain sub does not have a Golden on it. There is, I think, an East Golden Yard. That's that small yard at Hill there. I don't know if it says in here. I thought it did. I don't know if it says in here. Am I speeding? I sure am. I swear it's in here. Maybe it's in the diorama. Let me look. Let me look. Yeah, it's in the diorama here. Golden East Yard. Now you know. I'm sure this probably was called Golden once upon a time, or Golden East, hence why the yard is called Golden East Yard. That's just my theory, though. Why you should not be that color? Hang on a second. Yeah, we are going that direction. Why the fuck? Game? You should be medium to clear! You're fucking this up. Stop it. Stop it! Medium to clear, not clear. Stop it. Get some help. Trash. 0 out of 10. Laggy lag. Count down, please. Are you counting down? You're not counting down. Count down. Count down. Count. Jesus Christ. Boy! Why is it not counting down? Hello? Oh, jeez. This is awkward. Count down! This makes me sad. Count up? Nope, it's just fucking broken. Counter is broken. I broke the counter. Actually, I think I broke the screen. The screens are broken. This is a huge loss for humanity. The screen is fucked. Okay. Time to use this one then. Nope, this was not working either. Alright. Fantastic. I love this game. It's golden in all its glory, and a very loud train. Let's get some sexy shots going around the curve. What do you think? This side? Yeah. I get one from either side. How about that? I was about to whistle, but it's a no whistle zone, so can't do that. This one from that side. Whoa. And go from this side as well. There we go. Always take lots of pictures because you never know which one's going to be the good one. Just in photography in general, I just take a lot of pictures. When I was in photography class, I would take like 10,000 pictures and maybe have 5 or 6 good ones. That's just the way she goes. Well, since my counter's broken, or is it gonna work now? Because I got out of the locomotive. Gonna count down. Nope, she's just dead. Rip in penis. That's depressing. It really is. My entire life's work depended on that thing working. Well, at least the screen's still showing like the speed and all that. I honestly don't know what I'd do without that. We can kind of function without the counter, kind of. I'll just have to look at this every once in a while. Cars! Your mode of transportation sucks. Right. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. KC Junction! Oh, I can't wait to go 50. It's gonna be so nice. I guarantee you this train will not get up to that speed. I'm gonna bet 38. I think we'll get up to 38 before either A, we just cannot go any faster, or B, we have to start slowing down because we're at Donald. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. If we go more than 38, I'll be pleasantly surprised. God, not even halfway over that fucking thing. So there's something else interesting about this double track section. At some point, it goes from 50 to 45. I don't know why. That doesn't exist in the book. It stays 50 until we get to Donald, and then it goes to 45. But it's like halfway. It's like I think it's between Ford and Jansen's. It gets to 45 for some silly reason. And then it goes back to 50. I'll point it out when we get there, assuming I don't forget about it. Yeah, it's like a small stretch of track. It's 45 in between the 250 zones. Since we're talking about things that are irritating me and getting wrong about this, no signal there. No clue why. There is one, but it's not supposed to be there. These are manual switches, both of these. Should be 15 all along this, but I think that sign says 15. I assume this is like 20 or something stupid. 20 or 25. But there's no signal there, no signal there. Can I keep trying to use WASD to fly around. As for this siding here, just past the bridge here. Right around here, it goes to 3 tracks. This connects onto here. There's a crossover here connecting the south track to the siding. And then, see, my train's so long I can't even fly the whole length of my train. How stupid is that? And then it goes into the 6 tracks there. Jeez, my train is so long I literally cannot fly the whole length of it. This is insanity. I don't know why they have the limitation on being able to fly anyway. It's stupid. It's stupid. Another thing that irritates the heck out of me. Where are they? Right here. Signals here. These signals do not exist. And same with at this end of the Y. Signals here. Shouldn't be any signals here, but they are. What does it say the track speed is? 40 and 30. It's just 30. No passenger speed. Fucking... God damn it. As for KC Junction itself, there should be a crossover here. So then coal trains can go into the yard without conflicting each other. And there should be a crossover here. This has been Everything Wrong with Canadian Mountain Passes with CJ Dipper. I'm your host, CJ Dipper. Fuck off. I'm kidding. Please don't leave me. I'm lonely. Yeah, number of things that I don't know why they just didn't include that stuff. Like, I genuinely want to talk to the developers of this route and be like, why didn't you do these things? What is wrong with you? And just smack them upside the head. It genuinely depresses me. Genuine crippling depression. Oh, we're almost on the 50. I'm gonna take this out of DB. Y'all ready for this? And 50 per. Let's go. Pitter patter. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Notch 8. Let's go. Let's get after it. Let's go all the miles per hour. Speed time. It'd be great if the whole route was 50 miles per hour. I mean, if we could get across the entire route in less than 3 hours. 2.5. So the route is 125, 50 miles per hour. It would take an hour to get to Donald, 2 hours to get to 2 hours to get to Downey, half hour to Revelstoke, 2.5 hours. God damn. That would be fantastic. But instead, it's got to be like an average of like 30, I think. Yeah, I think average speed's like 30. 30 or 35. I'm gonna say 30. And so it takes, give or take, 6 hours. Damn, it is quiet in here. Oh, Jake, come on. No dilly-dallying. Why is it so quiet in here? Woo! Yellow rail train's just getting around that corner. Fuck, are we long? For so long, the entire world has to load up every time we swap ends. That is amazing, if you think about it. When did it get to the point where Train Sim World would, like, go to a loading screen every time you switched ends of your train? When did that start happening? Because that never happened before. I don't know when the last time I played it was, so that might have been fixed. But, like, there definitely was a time when you would be driving your train along and you would switch to the other end. I don't know, for whatever reason, take pictures or something. And it would go to, like, a loading screen for 2 or 3 seconds, and then it would load up. That was fucking... why? Literally never did that before. So confused. Train Sim World confuses me. It really does. Oh, now we got some good speed here, boys. What did I say? 38? 31 now. Still speeding up, slowly but surely. Is that loud? Too loud or anyone? It's looking loud on OBS, I'll turn it down a bit. Alright, I'm gonna look at that tree. It's a lovely seat. I cannot look this way at all. Oh god. It's trying to look at the entire train. That's a horrible idea. Wonder how much optimization they put into this. With how much like simulations going on behind it, must be freaking insane. Like, there's just so much happening in the background. I can only imagine like how many hours and hours and hours of optimization they put into this, and it still drops frames. Like, holy shit. Railworks genuinely cannot comprehend this, and they somehow made it happen. I don't care what your opinion is of Searchlight simulations, but you gotta give them credit. I could not do this. I could not do this. You could not do this. But they did it. Absolute mad lads. 36. I saw that jump to orange a couple times. Oh, there it goes. I can't wait to see how slowly this goes up the hill. Well, this is suddenly working. Well, this is working now, so that's good. I want you. I know, these frames are great, aren't they? It's best frames. 37! Still speeding up. Yeah, no, that's what Oda's just saying. The frames are kinda. It's not as bad out here. If I look at the train though, it definitely drops. But if I look, oh, lovely frames. And I look at the train and like, ah, oh, god. 40, 12, 40, 12. Honestly, I think the rail cars are a big part of it, because they have a lot more physics going into them than most rolling stock in Train Simulator, and I think that's a big part of the frames. Because there've been a few occasions where I've just jam-packed a yard with those rail cars. Any rail cars from either Searchlight Simulations or RR mods. Put all those in a room together, your PC will melt. So there's just so much physics happening. Even if you're not actually running them in a train and they're just sitting there. I know the physics kind of limits itself when the player train's not interacting with the cars. It's still a big hit. It's actually crazy. 39. Can we hit 40? I've already beaten my prediction. 40! Ayy! Wubba lubba dub dub. Alright, I think we might get to 45 before we hit Donald. We're definitely not hitting 50 though. Since we're pointing out mistakes along this route, this should be one siding. I don't know why it's two, but it should be one. And these signals are placed incorrectly as well. What is happening with that signal? Hello? Oh, it stopped now. It was like a weird shit green color. Am I insane, or did you all see that? So those signals should be like here somewhere. Maybe a little further down, but yeah, they should be around here. And there should be, I'm pretty sure, 2 heads in either direction. Because this is right in between Moberly and the other one. I can never remember its name. Jansen's. No. Ford. That's it. I think. Can't be wrong. I cannot be wrong about this. Yeah. Yeah, they're double signals in either direction. And then there are more of those lunar signals. This time, but they have a different purpose. Right where you see those two flashing ones, I think. I think. Maybe not. What is going on down there? What is going on down there? I see all sorts of wrong. We'll see when we get down there, but that's definitely incorrect. I have to stop playing this, honestly. Like, I'm so conflicted. I love running this locomotive and these trains. It's just so enjoyable. Normally, I don't really care to run these trains. I'm not much of like driving them when it comes to in the train simulators, just because I don't know. It's so boring to me. But the AC4400, it's just I love it. This is this is the only thing I'd be willing to sit down for 5 hours and just drive it. But I'm so conflicted though, because I love to drive this train on this route, but I hate this route. It's so weird. Alright, what's going on down here? Well, these aren't even facing the right way. They're facing the other way. Actually, these shouldn't be here at all. No, these two signals shouldn't be here at all. These two signals, I think, are supposed to be the lunar signals. So there's lunar signals just before this crossing up here, and they only light up when the signals at Ford are red. And that is so then when trains stop for the red signal, or when they have to stop for the red signal, they stop before the lunar signal. That way they're not blocking the crossing. Yeah, that's the thing behind that. That was a bit of a Bosch 14L, but whatever. $43. Doing pretty good. I think there's only one other spot along the between Vancouver and Calgary that has lunar signals like that for the crossing, and that's on the Shuswap subdivision. At it's west of Sicamous. West of Sicamous, but it's before Salmon Arm. Somewhere in between there. Will we hit 45? That is the real question. Shall we enjoy these top-notch lake reflections? There's more dirt on the windows. Ah, it's beautiful. I love dirty windows. Look at those reflections. Reflections actually aren't that bad. They actually do a decent job of reflecting what is actually there. But I don't know why it's being cut off halfway. It's kind of odd. Oh, you know what it might be? Probably for the sake of optimization or something. The reflections probably only occur in the closest lake tile. Lake tile. That's okay. Let me try and figure this out. Cause like the water here, they're in big chunks. They're in big square chunks because they can only be a maximum of, I think it's like 500 meters by 500 meters. So fairly big, but still limited nonetheless. So in order to create a very big lake, you need to put a bunch of these tiles together. So I'm thinking that the reflections only appear on a couple of the tiles that are closest to the player at a time. And that might be in part why it's kind of cut off like that. Like right there, you can see there's the end of one tile, it's the start of another. Yeah, it's just reflecting off the one that's closest to the player, I think. That is my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Around the part that's 45? I think so. Yeah, so this section, this little curve here is 45 for some reason. It should be 50. In real life it's 50, but in the game they made it 45. I don't know why. Not that we have to worry about that. We're not even going 45. I might just stay out here so then the frames aren't shit. It's the driver sitting on a yoga ball. Yeah. Yeah, man. Gotta work those thighs, you know. These are the air ride seats that they have, and you can see it moving. I'll be honest, it does make clicking things kind of difficult sometimes. Could you imagine if instead of actual chairs, every train just had a yoga ball for a seat? I have seats like that on our 186s, and they don't move that badly. Some stiff-ass seats. Some dodgy track then. It is. It really is. This is mainline track too. CP has quality mainline tracks. 10 out of 10 mainline tracks. We bounce around quite a bit. 'Cause coming into Squamish, there's a 35 section of track, and holy fuck, do we bounce around like that? Like it's at least double this. This isn't too bad compared to what we go through. Then again, it's not mainline, so it's not really upkept that well. Like just doing 35, and there's one crossing we go over where we just fucking dips and comes back up. It's insane. So as a driver, how accurate are you finding this 4400? It is pretty solid, I gotta say. I'm always finding new details that look really nice. Like just look at the roof. You look at anything and you're like, wow. Look at it'll be kind of hard to zoom in. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in. Hang on, see if I can get close enough to see it. I don't know if the stream's picking it up, but you can. Ooh, hello. Ah. You can kind of see the reflector tape on the locomotive. Oh jeez, I'm ruining the immersion. There's just so many awesome little details in this thing. As for the way it handles, I think it's definitely as a driver, check out the roof. It's a good roof. It is a great roof. Look at this roof. Sexy roof. But yeah, it definitely it feels like you're pulling a train. I don't know how it fares like if you pull standard like default rolling stock, like the stuff that comes with Kingdom Mountain passes. Like I'm pulling all Searchlight Simulations cars right now, and I think that that in part plays in how it handles. If I throw on the brakes, then you'll see. I don't know if it'll. Fuck it, we'll just throw on some brakes, see what happens. I'll probably just turn off the throttle to do better. I don't know if it'll kick me or not. It should. Might feel it kick me. I know, but when you depending on how you handle it, it will tug and pull. It'll actually feel like you're pulling something behind you. Whatever, fuck that. I think it usually happens when I throw on a bit of the brake, so let's do that. I'm mishandling this horribly just to show you things, but whatever. Default stock is so jank, so probably terrible. Yeah, it's like it's just like, I don't know, just dragging blocks. I don't know. Oh, we're really slowing down. I mean, I gotta slow down eventually because we're coming up to a 45, but whatevs. But I really like it though. I think it's definitely worth the how much is it? $30? 35? Oh, it just kicked there. Did you see that? That was a little one. That was a baby one. I had some pretty good ones earlier while I was kicking off the brake and working with dynamics and stuff. I did release that, yeah. Okay. Some of the I prefer not to use the like dragging it just because it's kind of weird. That's beep. Yes, I'm still alive, game. Thank you. What is it coming up? 45, 40. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. he says, going like the first half hour with the fucking generator field down. I started in field and I was coming down the hill and I was wondering why dynamics were working so shit. And then so then I tried just dragging down a light air brake and the throttle wasn't doing shit and I'm like, what's going on? Turns out I had the generator field down the whole time. I'd like to point out that I do work on trains in real life, so that makes it even worse. It's honestly pretty legit. You also get 3 scenarios for Canadian Mountain Passes if you have that. Just worry about performance. That is fair. I've got probably like a mid-range PC, and it's handling it all right. But as you can tell, it kind of dips. Although I'm carrying a fucking 15,000 foot train, so there's probably good reason for it being this slow. I would definitely avoid making scenarios and putting like 50 trains in one area, because that really hurts if you do that. Like even just looking at my train, horrible. But the sounds are good, the visuals are good. So there's some horn for you. I think that's the big thing that keeps people from getting this is the whole performance issue. It definitely does hurt. I can only imagine what Searchlight could have done with this if they made it in Train Sim World. I like to think that it probably would have run better, performed a bit smoother. Considering how much detail and how much simulation is going on with this thing, I'm really surprised it performs as well as it does. Let's see, across the bridge. I don't even know what mileage it is. See, I know everything. I know stations. I know the speed limits, but I don't know mileages. Don't mention the Forbidden Sim and Angry Woodman will appear and berate you. I'm sure he will. I can't even remember why he said that they weren't gonna do stuff for Train Sim World. I know he's definitely talked about it. I think it's just like I like to think that it's not because of the personal gripe he has with Dovetail. I think it has something to do with like the fact that the percentage of the income that they take. Because I know they didn't put it on Steam for that reason. Was because of the cut Dovetail and Steam take out of products that get put on Steam. I think that's the similar reason why they didn't do this for Train Sim World. Which is a shame because I think it would have done really well in Train Sim World. Like it's amazing as it is in Railworks. In Train Sim World, it would have been a masterpiece. But to each their own. Where's my tail end at? My tail end is still going through Donald. This train is too long to exist. Where is this? Is this the 30? Oh, it's the 25. Oh, shit! It's fine. We'll slow down. We are further along the line than I thought we were. I'm too busy enjoying the visuals of the train to know where I am. That's it for me. Safe passage, 3:15 a.m. alarm. Oof. Tomorrow to do some driving on my own. See ya. Take care, Eds. Have fun. Earn that paycheck. I think this 25 zone should end right about here. Count down, please. Count down. Thank you. You counting down? You're counting down. Sweet. Oh, it's right here. Well, close enough. How are we doing for time? 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm going to tire down at Beavertail, I think. Beavertail, Beavermouth. Yeah, we'll tire down at Beavermouth. Call her a day there. I think Ez is gone. I was going to ask if he was actually a qualified driver or if he was training. Heh, training. Heh, so witty. I'm sorry, I really am. I've only had like 7 people on the podcast do the same joke. Beavermouth is kind of the halfway point. Mile 62. My route is 125.7. Yeah, it's close enough to be the halfway point. We're still slowing down. Hello, game? Sort yourself out. Bail off. Release the brakes. Release all the brakes. Speeding up again? We sure are. I like it. $10,000 feet! A third of our train has passed the 25 zone. Actually, one of us should tie it up at Redgrave. Because we're encroaching on 3 hours. Fuck it! Beavermouth! We'll go over 3 hours, who cares? Who gives a care? It's not even that far, it's like... It's definitely not there. That's where we were. This is where we are. So that's Redgrave, we're coming up on it right now. And then Beavermouth is just there, so... Fuck it, dude! Just keep going, know what I'm saying? Don't need to tie down our train. How much further we got? 66. 65. Skip the dishes is telling me stuff on my phone. Today only. Use code COMFORT and enjoy $5 off your next delivery. Wow. That's like $5 back into my pocket. Let's ease off the throttle now. We're back up to 25. Going heckin' slow. See if we can get some good screenshots. How about some from across the water? That could be potentially nice. I don't know, the hillside looks kind of bare. It's really depressing. Oh, the decals don't show up on the water? What? Bitch. Why? So confused. Hey, it's this place. Redgrave. See, that setting always bothered me, but I think that's how it is. Maybe. Well, on the diagram it shows that there's only one track there. Don't know. I'm pretty sure there's only one track. But I've seen on Google Earth, I'm pretty sure I've seen on Google Earth that there's two. So maybe they tore it up. I wouldn't be surprised, there's no really need for it. We are wildly speeding over that small zone there, but I don't care anymore. We are downhill right now. So, it's kinda, I'm just not paying attention. I'm trying to take beautiful pictures of my train. And speed limits are all like, nah, bitch, pay attention to me. And I'm like, fuck off. I want to take pictures. I'm gonna do that right now. Look at that beauty. I like it. I'll try and maintain 30 at least till we're off the thing, which is only another 1,200 feet, so easy mode. And we go for 35! Right? 35! Yeah! Alright, close enough. It's like 200 feet. It's like 100 feet. It's like not even 100 feet now. It's like, we're off it now. Holy fuck. Pitter patter! Alright. You can stop. And you can reset. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Ooh, this could be potentially an interesting picture. With the rocks and stuff? I like it. Let's go right down here. Right down to the water's edge. See if we can get the reflection in there. Yeah, zoom up. Oh, oh, I like it. I like it. Get the signal. Hot. I'm a photographer in real life. True story. Honk your horn in the tunnel for good luck. That's an actual thing that every train driver does. For good luck and a safe trip, you have to honk your horn in a tunnel. Just one, not every tunnel. But yeah, it's a true thing. Yeah. No, it's complete bullshit. You gotta do it with your car though. You have to do it with your car. If you don't, you will have bad luck. So yeah, whenever you're driving your car and you go through a tunnel, honk your horn for good luck. Alright, I reckon we'll be there and we'll be done in about 10 minutes. So we'll go over by about 10 or 12 minutes. It's not so bad. That'll be where we call her a day, and then next time we stream, we will finish the trip crawling up the hill to Mount McDonald. It'll be great. I reckon we'll do a steady 15 up the hill, maybe 20. do it. I gotta get more pictures. That was great. You all enjoyed it, don't lie. To think, once upon a time, the tracks ran somewhere way down there, and then when they built the dam, they had to relocate the tracks. There's a bit of history for you. Beaver mouth. Is that bush floating? No, it's not. It looked like it was floating for a second. I was so confuzzled. Oh, duck and weave! Oh shit. I tried. I honestly have never tried this. This is a new thing with Train Sim World. I just thought of it now, and I'm like, ooh, normal, black and white, sepia. Oh, come on down to Old West, yeah. Oh, geez, that is not nice to look at. What is that? Ooh, it's like a TV screen. Vignette. Woo! Ooh. I would just change the field of view just because it's nicer to work with. Put it like there. I like that a lot more. Guys, Train Sim World! Train Sim World. Pfft. Train Simulator has a field of view! After all these years! Isn't that just so much nicer? I just like this so much more. I'm still gonna zoom in for camera pictures though. Cause like that tight field of view, I don't know. I have a weird thing for a tight field of view when it comes to pictures. I don't know why. Fucking sticky throttle. I'll fight you. Alright, we got a clear signal, but we're gonna come to a stop anyway. Alright, I'll be honest, this field of view is a bit much. I'm going to turn it down. Just a bit. Right there. There we go. I can appreciate that. Alright, we'll start slowing down. It's gonna be a perfect stop, chat. Just you wait. Just you wait and see. Watch me blow past the station. Just you wait. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't have confidence in me. It's not a good idea. General rule for train handling. Use dynamic brakes to slow yourself down, or maintain control if you're going down a hill. Then use air when you're ready to stop, or to help maintain control when you're going down a steep hill. But they teach you in engineer class to always use, when it comes to maintaining your speed and stuff, in the order of what you should use: throttle, dynamic brake, air. Because apparently that's the most fuel efficient and leads to the best train handling. So that's what they go for. This is what they prefer you to go for. Obviously, if you don't have dynamic brakes for whatever reason, then fuck. Use air. That's sketchy as shit, but you know, you work with what you got. It's slowing down way faster than I thought it would. It's a learning experience. It's great. We can do it. Oh, I should load a steam engine route and just play with that black and white filter on. That sounds like a great experience. Do I even have any steam routes? I don't even know. I think I just have like the default steam locomotives that come with Train Simulator. It's like in the default Britain UK asset pack or whatever. I am tired. Wow. Wow. Gotta upload a video because I didn't do that yesterday when I should have. Gotta edit some streams, have those go up. I've been honestly slacking off. I've been kind of dilly-dally, dicking around. And I just felt really lazy for the past couple weeks. I need like a girlfriend or a roommate or someone to just kick my ass. Tell me to start doing shit around the house. Oh, it's so quiet. It's so nice. Sometimes it's amazing how quiet these things are. You know, when they're not screaming down the tracks at 50 mile an hour. Is that the end of the siding over there? Oh, I can't tell. It might just be a tree. It looks kind of like a signal. It's too late now, fuck. Knowledge of territory just went from 10 to 2. I never stop at this siding. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's quite enough I can turn this up. There we go. That's really loud. Stop it. Is that... No, it's definitely just a tree that I thought I was looking at. It's got to be around this corner, though. I'm gonna throw in a bit of DB just in case. Just in case. I don't know what I saw. I think I saw like a bit of like a reddish hue in this tree here. And I was like, that must be the signal. But it was not. I'm just seeing shit. It's gotta be right around this corner, right? Watch it be fucking miles away. It's actually going to be miles away, isn't it? This is tense. This could be all or nothing right here. I don't see it. I'm getting scared. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I mean, still pretty far, but not as bad as I thought it would be. I was worried that the end of the sign would be like fucking way over there or something. I'd be crawling around the corner for no reason whatsoever. Alright, we're going more than 10 minutes over the stream, but whatever. I don't have a schedule to keep. This is my life now. Just streaming. Just streaming. I don't know if I'd ever be able to commit to Twitch entirely. I just become such a fucking hermit. If my life was streaming, if I made a career out of Twitch streaming, holy shit. I already leave my house very infrequently. If I actually got paid to play video games on Twitch, good God. It's probably for the best that this isn't my job. I just do this out of the love of my heart and the passion. And for the 2.5 people that regularly watch my streams. Alright, we're gonna try and get as close to the signal as we can. I know the stop markers are so small on this route. It's kind of dumb, but it just adds to the challenge. See, this is like the default view. I love it so much more when it's like wider. This is perfect. It really is. Creep, 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 creep up the signal. We be creeping. Creepy, creepy. We find the perfect time to grab some air. I know it's gonna stop almost instantly when I do, so. Right, right about there. Nice. Throw that on at full. Sweet. Now I got no way of seeing if we're actually on the marker or not because, well, because of that. But I think it's safe to say that we're on it. All right. That is the end of the stream. We came from there, started right there, come all the way down here, and now we're on my hill. What do we have left? We gotta go through this big ass tunnel and all the way down over to here. That'll be next stream. Until then, I don't know. Do something amazing with your life. Get out, make some friends, and just have a good fucking time. God damn it, I forgot to turn off the lights. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, now I'll see you later.